Hey there, YouTube. If you're thinking about buying a CNC machine, specifically the LongMill 2.5, I would watch this video first because I have some serious regrets about buying it. My name is Chris Hartman. I am a high school teacher based in Canada, and I purchased this LongMill CNC machine that I've just recently put into my garage to do one thing, and that was to help with home renovations. I thought that if I could buy this machine, I could use it to build my kitchen cabinets, build my bathroom vanities, and I would be so much further ahead by saving on material. I have all summers off, so I can work as long as I want, and I'd be further ahead. And I'm about to tell you that I couldn't be farther away from that actually being reality than I would like to admit. So the reason why I bought this LongMill from CNC Labs is that it was Canadian. It shipped quite easily. This was before the tariffs, so I bought it in January, I believe. And it came quite quickly. It was fun to put together. I built a frame for it. I have a nice little table for it with some of my tools in it. I use a shop vac as my dust collection system. It was exactly what I wanted. It cost me about $3,000. I bought the laser. I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. But I have the laser, and for the most part, I'm actually really happy with it. The only trouble I had with it that I should talk about was mostly human error. I was cutting things and I was very excited. I thought everything was good to go. And then I started having trouble with it was just erratic behavior. My Z height wasn't good, and I just wasn't getting the results that I thought it was supposed to do. And then there would be like mistakes in there that I didn't plan on doing. Now, after the forums and everything like that, I have to admit that the best solution I had was to go to CNC and use their customer support, and I sent videos to them, and I uploaded the G-Sender information, and they got back to me like that day and basically said, "You're an idiot. You have the wrong firmware for this machine." So as soon as I switched my firmware, I resurfaced my spill board. It's been cutting really, really nicely. It's very predictable. I know exactly what it's doing. The only thing I've really done is I have been trying to get this bathroom vanity that I started building. I'll tell you about that another video, but I've been cutting mostly MDF, mostly these doors for this vanity. I just wanted to really hone in on the machine before I did anything with really expensive wood, and I actually just wanted to use this machine for house projects. So I haven't at all tested any of its capabilities past using 3/4 inch MDF or 1/2 inch MDF or a 1/4 inch MDF. So really its potential is just sitting here not doing anything. Okay, so my regrets. Why did I buy this? I bought it to build a kitchen in my house. I thought if I could use easel cabinet maker and I could use the CNC machine, I could make my own kitchen in my house exactly the way I want it. The machine would do all the work, the software would do all the math, and I would just be so much further ahead. And then at the end of the day, after saving so many thousands of dollars from not having to purchase a kitchen, I would have a tool that I would have for the rest of my life. And that was a really good plan, I thought, until I found out how much time it took to learn how to use the machine, and like some of the problems that I ran into, which were mostly human error. Like just the learning curve was a lot steeper. The learning of easel is simple, but it doesn't always produce the results you want, or if you're tired and you're using it, then one mistake turns into kind of a very disheartening end to that little idea that you had. So I kind of underestimated the learning curve and the time that it would take to learn how to use it in order to mass produce something like a kitchen cabinet. I was naive. And that's why people are professionals that do this, and that's all they do is kitchen cabinets and CNC stuff. So I'm going to blame myself. That was completely my fault. My partner, she was okay with me suggesting this. And then really what happened is that we had a family incident where one of my family members was in an accident, and it took me away from being able to work on little projects like this. And I was in the hospital for the most part, supporting my family and just dealing with that. So I lost all of my Easter break from school, and I lost a lot of time just after school and everything like that. I was just really far behind. I had a lot on my plate. So my partner said to me, you know, I know you wanted to do this, but I think realistically we're going to buy a kitchen instead of you trying to build one over summer. And at the time I was very crushed. I was just disheartened by the idea that I couldn't provide, I couldn't build something with my hands that I could be proud of. And at the same time, I was completely relieved that I wouldn't have to take on this undertaking, and she would just be happy if we bought it. So a little bittersweet moment, but I kind of learned my lesson there. Yeah, I think that's my major regret, is just that it takes way more time, way more energy than maybe it's made to look like on the internet and all these wonderful creators that are out there. So what do I do now? I have a $3,000 machine sitting in my garage. It's taking up tons of space. It's going to create dust, and my partner is probably not going to be that happy with me. This is a huge regret that I have, that I purchased this thing, mostly because I don't have a use for it like I thought I was going to. I thought at the end of my kitchen cabinet building, I would be able to then tinker on some things, and I would have got my money out of it. And now I don't think I've gotten my money out of it, so I have to find a way in order to make that money back. So once I'm done my renovations in my house and I have some free time, which seems like never, but when I have that, I hope to build maybe 1 or 2 items that can be a gift that I can replicate, and I can slowly make a little bit of money on the side by providing some sort of product to people that my friends and family. So I hope that it doesn't take me till I'm 80, but my plan is to try and recoup the money that I've put into it by either making a sign for somebody or using it in some fashion that I feel justified for purchasing it. I could sell it and I could stop everything right here, but I'm foolish and I want to redeem myself. So I'm just gonna double down, and eventually I'm going to pay this thing off, even if it's like 1 Christmas ornament a year for the rest of my life. So that's the reality of where I'm at with this machine. It also seems a little stupid that I have a YouTube channel in my journey of trying to do this, and now I'm not building a kitchen cabinet. But I do want to use the YouTube channel as a tool to help motivate me, to help learn. I love watching other people's videos, and I want to learn. I want to gain a skill. I want to be proud of something that I've created. And so I'm going to use YouTube as my motivation to get my butt going and use this machine behind me for something good. So I'm going to still make videos. I hope they're interesting. I hope that people follow me and subscribe to my craziness. I will show you the next video or two. I will show you my finished product of my vanity that I made for my bathroom, and you know, and I hope at the end of this whole YouTube journey that I can show you that I have made progress. I've gotten better. You can see me at the beginning of my craftsmanship, and then hopefully I'm making masterful pieces of art with this CNC machine. If not, a Christmas ornament or two every year. So thank you for watching this video. If you like this and you want to follow along my journey, please like, please subscribe. That'll motivate me even more to get going on this task of learning CNC wood crafting, woodworking, whatever you want to call it. All right, thanks a lot for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful evening, and we'll check you later.